What's happening, everybody? A special what's up to my team killers, my killers of teams. I hope you're killing teams of zombies. Now, the last time we talked, I asked you guys if you're ready to die. Well, the question still stands because it's gonna happen. This is World War Z. It's an online multiplayer. Now, in the co-op multiplayer, it's 4 players. Whether it's you and 4 other guys, a team you made, 4 randoms, or it's the computer, you're going to have a team of 4 and you're going to be doing objectives. Now, technically, they're going to give you things to do, but your main objective is to survive. That's what you got to do. But it's okay because you got some teammate, you got some backup that'll help pick you up when you die. Now, there's going to be bodies all over the place. Most of them, ones you put there. Some are going to be scenery. And with the bodies, there's going to be weapons lying all over the place. It makes you wonder how we lost the war in the first place if this many weapons are all over the goddamn place. But anyways. And so, you're going to be well equipped. You're going to be able to pick up different weapons, whether they're heavy ones, sidearms, grenades. There's tons of different things. Speaking of different things, you guys are going to have 6 different classes of killing. Now, when I say classes of killing, I mean you're going to have a gunslinger, a hellraiser, a medic, a fixer, a slasher, and an exterminator. And they all have their special things to make them, well, special. The gunslinger, he's your in-your-face heavy gun power type character. The hellraiser raises hell. He can plant or throw C4, dynamite, goodness like that. The medic, well, the medic does what medics do, just better than the average medic. Fixer, he's your utility type character. They do a lot of different things, mostly killing. Slasher slashes, and the exterminator, oh, it's got a whole bunch of different ways to do some killing. Kind of like the utility, but meaner. Now, when you're going through the campaign, you're going to gain experience towards these classes. You're also going to gain experience towards the guns. You can level up the different weapons. And there's a lot of different things in this, actually deeper than it looks. Now, right now, when you're going through the campaign, there's only 4 episodes, so it doesn't look deep at first. And each episode has 3 chapters, except for the last episode, Tokyo, only has 2 chapters. Now, when you're picking the campaigns, you can start from the beginning, or you could pick whatever chapter you want, and it will just keep playing. Now, there is not much story to this at all. I know when I finished the game, it just created a new beginning and looped me right in. Loaded up so I can do it again. But that's what this game is about. It's kind of about the multiplayer. It's about doing it again and building up your classes. Now, the person versus person multiplayer, they got a bunch of modes, or a bunch of names. They're kind of similar. They have Swarm Domination, King of the Hill, Swarm Deathmatch, Scavenge Raid, Vaccine Hunt. Now, the Swarm Domination is basically zones. There are going to be 3 zones that you and your teammates are going to have to try to control, and the other team's going to try to do the same thing, and there's going to be zombies. Add the new twist to things. King of the Hill, well, more zones, but there's only going to be 1 zone at a time. Now, both teams are going to have to fight over that 1 zone, and, of course, zombies. Swarm Deathmatch is exactly what it sounds. Every man for himself, and there's a shit ton of zombies. Scavenge Raid, that's a little different. Now, you go around picking up these boxes and you score points for your team. When you kill one of the other teammates, one of the other humans, they'll drop a box. So you want to go pick that up, but it's kind of one of those risk and reward bait and catch type games. There's a lot more dynamics to it as well, not to mention zombies. And Vaccine Hunt. It's kind of like a weird capture the flag, a little backwards. You pick up the vaccine, and the longer you hold on to it, you score points for your team. Whichever team has it the longest, or the most points when the timer runs out, that team wins. Now the multiplayer has its own set of killing classes as well. As you rank up, you're going to be able to buy different perks. This is what we're calling them right now, but they're really abilities. Some of them are simple, stuff like quicker reload. Some of them are more detrimental to your team, stuff like extra grenades. Things like being able to carry C4. For example, a level 8 exterminator can buy the ability to start with an RPG on his back. I get to start with a rocket launcher. Fantastic. Any weapon that I upgrade, anytime I pick it up, it's going to automatically, magically teleport up to that level. So it's worth upgrading the weapons. But before I can go on, I could go on for a little while because this is pretty deep. Before I get too into that, let me actually talk about the test of 5. Now, if you don't know what my test of 5 is, let me quickly explain to you. It's the first time hearing it. It's 5 things that I try and look at objectively. Story, see if it makes sense, not necessarily whether I like it or not, but if it's in order. Do the side missions screw it up? Does the story exist at all? Graphics, not necessarily how shiny they are, but has the developers gotten what they were trying to do and not sacrificed anything like movement or actual gameplay for it? Like when you look at Tekken and Street Fighter, they both look different, but they're both perfect in their producer's eyes. Does it work? It's pretty simple. Does the goddamn game work? Fun. Fun is subjective. What I mean by fun is anyone can have fun what they're doing, but in about 3 weeks to a month, when I come to you and say, hey, how's World War Z? Are you going to tell me, oh yeah, that game's fun? Or are you going to say, it's alright, I traded in though? It's more of content. Will I be having fun in about a month? Which leads right into price. Is it worth it? Well, if I'm playing it for a month, it's probably worth it. But we're going to go over the price as well. So, story. There's not much story, to be honest, guys. I don't know if it's supposed to pick up from the movie. Now, I know I fell asleep. I know you fell asleep too. Don't lie to me. You know you did. The movie sucked. But, as far as story, there's enough to keep you going. There are objectives in the missions, but there's, it's not the story-based type game, but as a yes or no, I have to give it a no. Graphics. Well, it's not the shiniest game I've ever seen. It's not the most beautiful game that I've seen, but it's nowhere near garbage. It looks great. I believe what I'm seeing. It's fun. The gore works. The camera doesn't screw with me. I give that a definite yes. Does it work? I haven't had any problems with it. The matching, the only time I've had problems with matching is when it takes long, and that's just the other human on the other end of the button who's decided to fix all his equipment and upgrade his stuff now instead of doing that in his own private lobby and coming to play when he's ready to play. So yeah, it works. I haven't had any problems with it at all. Fun. Well, if you are enjoying this, if you want to try and unlock all the different classes and all the different items and abilities in the co-op classes and all the different items and abilities in the multiplayer classes, and to be honest, each chapter is named after a city, I can smell the DLCs coming. But right now, for what you got, yeah, in about 3 weeks, you're going to be playing this game. And if you enjoy it now, there's a good chance you'll enjoy it then. So I'm going to give the fun a yes. There's enough content to keep you here for a little bit. Price? Yes, it was an $80 game. In Canada, it came out for $50. Well, that's pretty much my test of 5. I just go over it objectively and give it a yes or a no. And this got 4 out of 5. Now for me, personally, the story's great. The story's more than enough. I don't need you to bog me down with stories. I need more zombies coming. I'm happy with it. But will you be happy? This is why I do the test of 5 the way I do. As you see, my personal opinion and my objective opinion aren't always the same thing. And you don't have to agree with me. I just want to bring some things to light so you can make your own decision. Try and take that guesswork out of it for you. And on that note, I hope this has helped. I hope you don't die. I hope you subscribe. It's up to you though. Let me know what y'all are thinking in the comments. And don't die. And remember, just keep gaming.
Got a pet cheetah down in my basement. I've raised him and paid them and named him Jason Statham. I've trained him to make me these beats. Now my pet cheetah's quicker and astuter than on his feet. I'ma get mine and get going. I'm showing my faces in desolate places. I'm going tiptoeing. I'll stay in my room. My house is the one where the vultures are perched on the roof. Get behind me, I'll bet. This step artistic mindset will help us get ours as we're growing. This quick means so much to this dude, it can make him afraid of his music and be scared to death he could lose it. No, I'm
Episode Canada?
I'll sit here till I find the problem. No, I move slow. I wanna stop time. I'll sit here till I find the problem.